erlaubt, hier auf der Videobotschaft hier nochmal Matano Endo.
I wish all the teams and the fans a lot of fun at the World Championship in Mannheim. Good luck for all teams, especially for Japan team. 日本チームの皆さん、ぜひ、この大会を大いに楽しんでいただいて、自分たちのできる最高のプレーを見せてください。Best of wishes、頑張ってください。
Matano Endo von Team Japan! Ich glaub's dir, alles gut, ich nehme alles zurück. Wir sind wieder Freunde, dann machen wir die ganze Zeit. Die Apfelschorle geht auf mich, okay, du hast dein Wort gehalten. Schöne Aktion, vielen lieben Dank. Tolle Aktion von Volker. Alter, aber so eine Hälfte. Wir kannten das Lied für uns beide. Hast du was Passendes für uns beide? Vielleicht? Nochmal einheizen, die Mannschaften sind da.
Was wollen wir machen? Wollen wir was zum Klatschen oder was zum Tanzen?
Beides. Du hast was. Und dann von Frau und 1 Minute. Wir können direkt starten. Okay, dann starten wir mit dem Lied rein. Ihr klatschen und wir tanzen alle weg. Okay, und Abmarsch. Wir bringen die Mannschaft aufs Feld. Oh, die muss auch schön. Grüße die beiden Teams aus Japan und Australien.
Good evening, Fistball fans. Welcome back to Mannheim, Germany for another match from the 2023 Fistball World Championships. We have another exciting showdown for you here today. This one, an Asian Pacific clash between the team from Japan and the Wombats from Australia. This is the final group stage match for Group C, which features 3 Asian Pacific teams. New Zealand already solidifying their place atop the group, winning all 3 of their games. Australia, after a rocky start to the group against the Kiwis, bounced back nicely with a victory over Czech Republic. And for their opponents from Japan, they're still looking for their first win of the World Championships. Flying quite some distance and putting in a strong performance, but just looking for that breakthrough, as all the teams here have really leveled up their game from 2019. Australia showing us a few different looks for this final match. They need to win this game if they want to compete for the top 8 qualification. If they do, they'll meet Argentina tomorrow morning in the 1 through 8 qualifiers. And for Japan, only bringing 7 players with them. They're looking to get some good experience here and take that back with them to keep training and leveling up for the next editions of the Asia Pacific Championship, and as well as the next World Championship, of course. It's been a strange day weather-wise, but we're really lucky to be enjoying some nice cool temperatures as the sun is starting to crest behind the grandstand on our left-hand side. Speaking of the left-hand side, we'll see the starters for Australia begin to make their way onto the field. A couple of players have played all of the matches so far. John Yaw in defense and John Morley in the attack. We'll also see Nilu Pudal getting his first start of the World Championships, as well as Rod Matthews. They're coached by Chris Milne and Malcolm Donnellan. Now on the side of Team Japan, who we just love to watch how much they enjoy the sport and enjoy being here in this environment. Some of the most entertaining guys that you'll see here at the World Championship. Really keep a positive attitude. And for them, we'll see more of Taiyo Suzuki in the attack, as he led the charge for Japan in their last game, getting some good service pressure. It's really been improving as the tournament has progressed. He'll be joined by Motoaki Oshii in the front. And in the back, we'll see Junpei Kawamura, Takuma Ogawa, and Kenta Onda. So ball in hand for Taiyo Suzuki. What does he have as we start the game? And that's a great start from him, going straight down the middle between the legs of Rod Matthews. Morley starting it off with a strong strike down the middle, but well defended by Japan. Opportunity here for Japan. Key for them is going to be taking advantage of the opportunities that Australia give them. They really work well together in the defensive movement and keeping the ball alive, but where they've been sort of looking for an edge is the setting and finishing department. So we see that ball popping up nicely, and Neela Pudal taking that one first time, trying to hit the hard angle shot. Didn't quite come off the way he intended that one. John Morley, again, just happy to send those deep. Needing just a bit more power and depth behind it to break through the Japan defense, but we're going to see another opportunity here for the Aussies as we see another send out the back line from Neela Pudal. That's better depth from John Morley, and that's enough to score. Able to hit that last meter or two of the court. That's the difference between a winner and just a straightforward pickup for the backline defense. Suzuki there making good contact, sending that to the back, but a great first touch by Tom Watkin. And another great deep shot by the Wombats. Free ball opportunity. Direct ball set for Pudal. He's making some nice contact, but number 6, Motowaki Ochi there with the save. He'll have plenty of work to do this game as John Yao comes from the back and taking that one. Neela Pudal hitting the direct set, jumping really high in the air to reach for that one, but have to defend here. It's going to be a nice set from Motowaki Ochi, and Suzuki there going for the short ball. Didn't quite make it over the net, so after a long rally, Australia with another point on the board. See the sportsmanship between the two strikers after that one. And that one just skirted off the side of Tom Watkins' arm. It's taken a little bit for the Japanese striker Suzuki to get into a rhythm, but I have enjoyed seeing his development as the tournament has progressed. Getting seemingly more and more good looks. That's a well-placed shot from the other striker, Kenta Onda. Well placed behind Pudal, but in front of John Yao in the back. Bit of a collision there as well, but looks like they're all right. John Morley back to serve again. Another return mistake by the Japanese. Australia happy to gather a point there. Some really solid serves here from Suzuki, and return from Australia into the ground, and the strike from Japan going out the back this time. A lot of these Australian players coming from a strong background in volleyball, as you can see by the high flying strike by Neela Padal, but the angle on that one giving a high bounce for the Japanese defense to get under. Change of pace from Suzuki, but calmly dealt with. It's a lovely set, but just mistimed on the jump. John Morley there, just needing to be a bit more patient. It's an excellent serve from Neela Padal. Hard-driven serve to the back line off the chest of Takuma Ogawa. Wonderful first touch there from Tom Watkin, and another great set and crushed down the near side from John Morley. And that is more like it from the Wombats. After a bit of a rocky start, finding their rhythm here. Speaking with some of the players here around the concourse area, told them that they'll really enjoy success if they focus more on executing on those easier ball situations. They were able to do just that. Japan's been setting a lot from the back line, causing a lot of problems, but good adjustment there by Kenta Onda. John Morley's going to be hitting from distance and low, and hitting that one into the line for another Japanese point. Just missing a bit of that height on the set for the tall Tom Watkin, or excuse me, John Morley. It's a great serve, slicing it in front of the far side striker, Onda. Just tucking it inside that line. He'll need to be careful to keep those serves in. I'm sure he'll tell me later that he meant to hit it exactly there. Wonderful save from the back line, and Australia live to fight another day here. Set from Ochi is a decent one, still 4 meters though, and excellent push to the back line by Taiyo Suzuki. Another great spot on that serve. Nilapudal seeming to favor that far side of the field. Hitting from his right to his left. Really strong stuff there by Australia's only Indigenous player. Japan getting some nice service pressure from Suzuki. That ball blasted by John Morley to the back, but covered well. And the set's a pretty decent one, too. Suzuki sending that one deep, and the high bounce dealt with by Yaw. Set from the back is decent, rolling forward. John Morley did really well there to hit it on the way up wisely and make sure that didn't roll over the net. It's a good heads-up play. And of Australia's number 4. So all knotted up at 9. Pretty exciting start to this matchup. And that first touch from returning Australian national player John Yao, just a bit too far. Can be difficult at times to be at a full sprint. Still managed to control the ball. So a set point for Japan here. This would be their first set victory. Should they be able to put the ball away? Not just yet. Australia have another opportunity. Need to take care of the ball. That's a lovely set, though. Oh, and the cross-court shot from John Morley. Squeaking over the line, but an impossible angle for Japan to defend. Look how close this gets to nicking that line, but landing inside the server's line and on the far side. Hats off to you, John Morley. Great push to the front line. Is it too far, though? Yeah, the set goes over the net. Both sides scrambling right now. Taiyo Suzuki making sure to run around the pole this time, giving it a cheeky little smile to the near side referee as he used the pole to stop himself last game. Wonderful diving effort by number 6, Junpei Kawamura. Oh, and the rally coming to an anticlimactic conclusion here as the touch from Morley is too much and goes over. Great hustle play by Kawamura here on the near side. Oh, and this time, though, the serve not bouncing the way that Takuma Ogawa was expecting. This is really the first we're really seeing the service impact from Nilapudal, and I have to say he's doing quite well. And the pressure on the serve from Taiyo Suzuki is enough to force another defensive mistake from Australia. That's their 5th. That's too far. Unfortunate for the Wombats, but Japan win the first set of the match as well as the first of the tournament for them. And the captain for Japan, Motoaki Ochi, motioning to his teammates to keep relaxed and refocus. Still have a job at hand in this best-of-5 match. So a really tight contest in set 1. Australia getting off to a bit of a slow start, pulling it back, but it was just a bit too late. If they can cut down on some of their defensive and service errors, should be enough to get them by, but to give credit to the 22-year-old striker from Japan. Taiyo Suzuki's putting a good amount of pressure on the Australian defense. Definitely don't want to underestimate this team as we see a service line foot fault from Australia. That's a great spot. Number 6, Neela Pudal, this time going to our near side. Really likes hitting from his right to his left, but it's been successful. No need to switch things up if it's working for you. Suzuki, back left, and just mishandled there by Tom Watkin. These are some fairly well-weighted serves to the back line as we hear a nice cheer from the fans for the Japanese striker. And the same spot, same result for Neela Pudal. Mishandled by Takuma Ogawa. Perhaps can take a few steps into the field. Wait for a deeper serve from Pudal. First touch. It's a good one. Setting up a direct set for John Morley. Well handled. Kenta Onda. Oh, and the set from Ochi's a great one. Pushing it deep to the back line. Great hustle by Tom Watkin. Set with some backspin though, so striking from a bit of a distance. Let's see what Ogawa can do from the back line. Still going to be sending it over from distance. Short ball. Pudal taking the first one, so we'll see the captain setting that one up. Another one a bit off. Short ball was too high of an arc there from Morley. That set's too far though. It goes over. Are they aware of it? They are sending it over. Both teams just need to focus a bit more and get more quality touches on those free balls over, but a chance here to reset for both sides. That's a nice set from Ochi. Sending it to the near corner. Excellent touch from John Yao. The send from John Morley not deep enough. We'll have to defend again here. Another long rally by these two Asia Pacific teams. Low and off from John Morley. Does well to just keep that one in play. Who can get the breakthrough here? Tied at 2 apiece. Great send to the back. Pushing it back up to the front. His set's higher, but still 3 meters. Not enough to get past the savvy Japanese middleman. The crowd starting to get even more into it, rallying behind both of these teams as they prepare for a strike. Pudal this time wanting to go at it himself, going over on 2. Which team will make the breakthrough here? It's gonna be Suzuki. Great shot by Japan's #1. And don't think there's any question about it, as that was definitely the longest rally so far here at World Championship. Good to see both teams keeping control of the ball. Coach Milne making a tactical substitution here as we see Lewis Jupp into the match for John Morley. And another service ace for Neela Pudal. Consistently attacking that deep corner where Takuma Ogawa's had a lot of work to do. Interesting to see Australia lining up in a X formation. Middle player Rod Matthews playing up, and we see why there as he sets up the substitute excellently there, as he is able to bury that one straight down the middle. Was Lewis Jupp. Nice to see from the 24-year-old. And a nice first touch by the captain Matthews. How's the set from John Yao? It's a bit far, but excellent coverage there. Neela Pudal waiting at the line. Oh, what a strike there from Suzuki. Blasting that one down the far side, right at Neela Pudal. Don't think he was expecting that shot. All knotted up here, 4 apiece. Calmly dealt with there by Motowaki Ochi. Good depth again from Suzuki, causing some ruckus in the back for Australia. That's going to be a nice high set for Lewis Jupp to get a hand on. Both teams exchanging strikes at the moment, but minimizing errors and keeping the ball in play. The setting from Rod Matthews was looking really solid for a while, but the last couple just staying bit far off the service line and putting Louis Jupp under duress a bit there as he hits it under the line. And another service point for Nilapudal, continuing to fire the ball into that near side corner, and as a result, we'll see the introduction of Yuta Onda for the first time. Tough shift for Takuma Ogawa, the 17-year-old, but had some nice moments there. So 21-year-old Yuta Onda will get his opportunity. On the first touch from Tom Watkin in the back, just sliding off the side of his arm and out of play for another Japanese point. This time, Pudal switching the field of play with success as he grabs another point for Australia. Other than that foot fault error that we saw, he's been really consistent for the Wombats here in set 2. Again, the first touch from Watkin going off the side of his arm. The shot from Rod Matthews, though, is enough to earn his team a point. The field conditions a bit slick still from the earlier rains that we've had, so the ball will slip and slide with the right trajectory. Great hustle there from Nilapudal. First touch from his captain was low, but he was keen to it. Also miscommunication there from Japan on who will set that ball. So free ball opportunity for Australia. Can they focus up and put it away? Yeah, they can. Excellent shot from Louis Jupp. Great placement on that one. Hitting to the far side of the field. Just tucking that ball in front of the striker. Always feels good as a striker to just perfectly nail the sideline. Nice job from Louis Jupp there, as well as the entire Australian team. Raising no questions about that free ball. If they can continue putting away opportunities like that, they'll be in good shape. Really leveled out the nerves a bit since set number 1, as Australia enjoying a 2-point lead. Japan talking things over. Taiyo Suzuki from Japan is starting to gather a little bit of swagger. We've seen him some hard celebrations after a couple of his winners. And that confidence will definitely serve him well. Let's see how he fares out of the timeout. Good depth once more. Tom Watkin, though, with the nice push to the front. The set from Rod Matthews is a good one. And Louis Jupp jumping high, striking down, and using that field to skip the ball past the outstretched arm of Yuta Onda. It's good stuff from the Wombats, executing their game plan here. Great stretch there from Watkin. Pudal calling off his teammates as he sends a nice ball deep to the back line, handled by Ochi. It's a nice set for Taiyo Suzuki as he sends that one deep, but Australia will have an opportunity here. That's a really nice set from John Yao. And what a shot there from Lewis Jupp. Again, just slotting that one into that far sideline. Again, just snagging the sideline. Oh, that time though, Mila Pudal trying to get a hand on it. Always nice to have multiple people going for the ball on defense, but sometimes it doesn't work out the way you want it to, as that one glided off his arm for a Japanese point. But a set point opportunity here for Nila Pudal. Ball in hand, jump serve, far corner, and just mishandled by Yuta Onda. Out of bounds. Set 2 going the way of the Wombats. Lovely end to the night here in Mannheim. Both of these teams really going at it hard and providing some good moments. I'm loving the sportsmanship between these two teams below me as they switch sides. All smiles on the faces of all of these teams. That's what it's all about here at the Fistball World Championships. Such a wonderful community that we have. Players from all over the world, knowing that they can gather anywhere at any time, and as long as they're playing Fistball, they know that they'll have a friend waiting nearby. So set number 3 about to get underway. The Asian Pacific Showdown underneath the lights here at the Rhein-Neckar Stadium in Mannheim, Germany. The Germans have been excellent hosts thus far, providing a really nice venue. Great media coverage as well, as we see Suzuki getting things underway, but easy push to the front line. Lewis Jupp, that time a bit far, but yeah, the touch from Taiyo Suzuki, even calling him out himself. Excellent fair play from him. Set's going to be well off the front line. So, oh, that high curling ball to the outside could have made things tricky for Japan, but bringing it back nicely. And that's a nice set from Ochi as shot to the cross court, sent to the front line. Rod Matthews scurrying to the front, and the strike from Lewis Jupp just getting into the line. Seeing a couple hops on this near sideline from head coach Chris Milne. Nila Pudal picking up where he left off with a deep serve to the opposite corner. Good push to the front from Watkin. But the set from Rod Matthews, a bit too far in front of Lewis Jupp, who was just a bit too slow to get to that one. Australia happy to keep pushing the Japanese deeper into the field as they get another opportunity here for a direct ball set. This one's better from Matthews, and hard-driven ball to the far sideline. Well saved there by number 6, Junpei Kawamura. Some good push to the front line, and that set's going to be nice. Lewis Jupp again getting some great contact there, but the strong defensive display from Japan. This is another free ball opportunity. Another great push to the front. Direct set opportunity. High, short ball, but too high of a bounce as Ochi has time to get underneath that one. Suzuki. Great take out of the air from Nila Pudal, getting a applause from tournament organizer Sunke Spille. Back and forth we go on the pendulum. Who can produce the strong moment? And another take direct out of the air from Nila Pudal, showing good control. Striking from deep. Let's see what kind of set the captain can produce here. That's going to be a bit strong. So another free ball opportunity for Australia, but the first touch is pretty high. So Lewis Jupp's going to take it on one. What a great defensive effort there from Japan, and they scurry to get the ball over, and it almost fell for a Japanese point, but Pudal full stretch sending it over. The strike from Suzuki is hard to the back line and off the side of the arm from Tom Watkin. Exciting rally from these two teams. But Chris Milne, the head coach from Australia, nothing to do there but throw his hat off. Really wanted his squad to take advantage of the easy balls sent their way. So we'll see a double change. Tom Watkin heading to the sideline in favor of Josh Bevis, and we'll see Emlyn Evans back into the middle of the field, who started the first two games of the tournament for Australia. It's a really nice set for Suzuki. What can he do? Sending it deep, and the touch from Emlyn Evans is not controlled well enough, as it will put John Yaw under duress and give Japan another point for a 4-1 scoreline. That's a good response from the number 6 for Australia, getting some nice depth on that serve. And a service miscue from Taiyo Suzuki. Haven't seen many of those from him this match. The Japanese have generally taken good control and good care of the ball. That's only their first service mistake. And he responds with a service point down the middle, bouncing over the arm of the substitute, Evans. Australia's got 2 points to make. Good defensive effort from Japan here, but again, just clipping the line. Taiyo Suzuki was set up a bit too far from the line to do anything with force. And we'll see a change of server for the first time in this match for Japan. Motoaki Ochi coming up to the line. Going at the feet of Nila Pudal, and he doesn't quite get the touch he wanted on that. Some nice power behind that strike, but well defended by Yuta Onda. Set for Suzuki's a good one. Pushing it deep, but well covered by John Yaw. How's the set from Emlyn Evans? That's a decent one. That's going to be high enough for Louis Jupp to get behind. And that's a good push to the back line. Good stuff from Australia there. Like to see even more aggressiveness out of the setting on the side of Australia with the very tall and high jumping strikers that they have. That's a nice set. Coming up 2 meters for Suzuki. And John Yao is everywhere right now in the back, moving quite well. And just getting too much on the ball there. Louis Jupp. Set was about 3.5 meters, and he tried to hit a tight angle shot, which is not easy to do from such a distance. So again, 2 points for Australia to make, down 7-5. Oh, that's a nice placed shot to the back middle by Nila Pudal. Remaining steady in the service are the Wombats. Really not wavering whatsoever in that department, so consistently getting some decent pressure. First touch from Josh Bevis is a good one. Sending it forward. Excellent set there. But the strike into the arms of the Japan defense. Not a ton of power on that one, but still the first touch sent Louis Jupp out of bounds, and the set was just a little bit too much outside of the field of play for Nila Pudal. He was just trying to get it over, but just needing to take care of the ball a bit more on the side of the Wombats. That's a nice set from Emlyn Evans, putting it nice and tight to the line. That's beautiful work from Australia to truly take advantage of the underhand ball sent their way. Underhand shot over the line. Unfortunately going out of bounds for another Japanese point. So the change in serve, Louis Jupp taking over duties, and the strong shot from him is enough to send it out of play for a Australian point. Another close game here as we enter the waning moments of set number 3. Japan holding a 1-point lead. Can we see a bit of Japanese magic from Taiyo Suzuki? What does he have up his sleeve? And that's well in front of Emlyn Evans. And a really nice set from Neela Pudal. And that's Louis Jupp's favorite shot as he hammers that one home down the far side, tucking it just inside. Even game in the late stages of the match. And the shot at the feet of Motoaki Ochi, giving him fits as he mishandles that one. Good defense there in the middle from Emlyn Evans. Tricky ball, defending it on a short hop. So set point, Australia. Now the change of hands. Wow, what a play from Pudal. That ball was rocketed at him at a strange angle, and he guides it over. Suzuki from 2, short ball. Plenty of time for Australia to get behind, and another really nice set from Emlyn Evans. Blasted home. Set point going to Australia. Excellent job by the Wombats to close that one out. Really exciting contest to end day number 3 here in Mannheim, Germany. The crowd really getting into this one, cheering both of these squads on. Really amazing to see both of these federations coming to Germany to participate in this latest edition of Fistball World Championship. Seeing how much the sport is growing, not just in number of federations, but how far and wide the game has stretched. The Australian team would love nothing more than to put this game away and secure their place in the crossover match against Argentina tomorrow to really show the world what they're capable of. Some good power and depth from Louis Jupp. Even better defense from Yuta Onda. But the unfortunate mistake on the third ball by Kenta Onda. Wonderful first touch there from Josh Bevis. Another really nice set from Emlyn Evans. This is the best we've seen from Evans in the middle, putting that set nice and high, about 1 meter away. Calm and under control from Bevis in the back, the substitute. Another high set, inside 3 meters. Nice shot there from Louis Jupp. Striking over the ball, getting that outward spin, tucking it behind the Japanese striker. Great execution there by the 24-year-old Wombat. Nice controlled first touch from Emlyn Evans. And the really high bounce on that strike, causing fits for Yuta Onda in the back. So we'll see the captain, Motowaki Ochi, resuming the serve duties. Nicely placed shot by the savvy veteran there. Placing it in that 2/3 of the way back on the field area, in front of the defense, behind the strikers. Nicely done from the Japanese captain. Service ace, or error rather, from Louis Jupp, who's been doing good work this match. Trust he'll shake that one off. This time, just a calm stroke of the ball to the far corner. Australia looking much more comfortable here in the 4th frame, holding a 3-point lead. Ooh, what a well-placed serve there. Taniwaki Ochi just tucking that ball in the far sideline. Too far to go by substitute Josh Bevis. What a touch there by the Japanese defender, taking it over on 2. That'll stay in bounds. John Yaw hustling back to send it forward. And another lovely set from Evans. Excellent depth from Can Japan keep it in? Can they get it over? They can. Just no quit in this Japanese team. That set might be tight. Oh, and the sweeping over the line. What a play from Louis Jupp. It looked dire for a moment there. The set rolling over the line, but the reach, the tall frame of Louis Jupp able to extend over that line and sweep it parallel to the line for an Australian point. Love to see it from the Wombats. Nice, calm first touch again. What can Louis Jupp do here? Oh yeah, he's getting into a rhythm. Lots of pace behind the ball, but good touch there from Kawamura. Good talk from Australia's number 2, Bevis, coming up and calling Evans off to leave the set for him. Japan keeping it alive for now, as number 8, Ochi, sending it over. Direct set now from Louis Jupp. Not connecting as well as we've seen from him, but play still alive, and the mistake on the strike from Taiyo Suzuki, ending a really nice rally. Australia starting to cruise now. Really nice substitutions and tactical changes from Chris Milne. That's going to be nice too. Right on top of the line, crushed by Louis Jupp. And it's starting to look easy now for the Wombats. Wonderful from the Aussies. Timeout called by Japan. So out of the timeout, ball back in hand for Taiyo Suzuki. High bounce, don't think Evans was expecting that one, but they keep it alive. Oh, good hustle from John Yao, but sending it too far forward. Point for Japan. Nice serve there from Nila Pudal. He really had to reach for that one over the line, and definitely wanting to keep his feet behind the line. Does so nicely there, though falling forward a bit. 2 points to make for Australia to secure a second place finish in the group. Good touch again from Josh Bevis. Sets a bit further off though, and the hitting error from Lewis Jupp. Number 10, Hamlin Evans, knew it immediately once he set that one that it was going to be difficult for his Australian teammate, Jupp. What a deep serve there, but the defense from Japan is good. What can Australia do now? Yeah, that's the one. Great set, 1 meter. Down and out, good hustle. Keeping it in play too. Nice one from Junpei Kawamura. An excellent depth from Suzuki. Oh, should be another great set. Oh, and great placement. The defense is good, but not enough to keep it in play. Wow, some intense hustle by both teams here. Really enjoying some nice rallies between these two. Match ball for Australia. But they'll have to wait one more. Nice serve there from number 1, Taiyo Suzuki. What a moment this would be for Nila Pudal with the ball in his hands. The opportunity to seal the victory for his team. Oh, the short ball changeup. Expertly done. Game, set, match. Team Australia. Congratulations to our final team to qualify into the crossover matches to compete for top 8. And look at what it means to those guys. Hats off to the Wombats. But you have to tip your cap as well to Team Japan. They played with a ton of heart, determination, and able to secure a victory in the first set, as well as provide some really entertaining and tight moments. Looking forward to seeing what both of these teams can do as we enter into the qualifier and elimination games. So that's going to do it here from Mannheim on the final day of the group stage. We'll be back at it tomorrow at 10 a.m. as the first 4 matches will be the 1 through 8 qualifiers. Really important matches to start the day, as only the top 8 teams will earn a bid to the 2025 World Games in Chengdu. We'll start off with Italy versus the USA. Italy looking to atone for their disappointing performance versus Denmark. Second match will be Australia versus Germany. Or, excuse me, Australia versus Argentina. Third match, Denmark, Namibia. Then Chile versus New Zealand. Really fun matchups as the Asia Pacific teams will take on some storied South American squads. And then second half of the day, we'll see our President's Cup. Czech Republic, Belgium, Japan, and Serbia taking on whoever does not win their qualifier matches. We're looking forward to it here in Mannheim. I hope you are too. We will see you back here tomorrow on Fistball.tv. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you back tomorrow. Have an excellent night.
Thank you.
Good job.